continue the item to the next. I'll entertain a motion then, if nothing to add.
I make a motion to continue the item.
I'll second that motion.
Poonam, can we get a roll call? I think we have a motion from Councilmember Maravilla, and I'm sure who seconded.
I did.
From Councilmember Alvarado.
Thank you. Mayor Roa, Mayor Pro Tem Farfan, Councilmember
Yeah.
Alvarado,
Yes.
Councilmember Marvilla,
Yes.
Councilmember Del Rio.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Now we'll move over to item number 14, authorizing the appropriation of $36,000 of Measure R funds to prepare for the project plans and specifications for Caltrans approval to utilize the $200,000 of STPL funds for Norwalk Boulevard improvements.
Mr. Colombo, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council, this is a request to basically appropriate $36,000 of Measure R funds for design and specifications for the Norwalk Boulevard resurfacing project just north of Carson Street. As you know, the city runs a very aggressive rehabilitation project when it comes to slurry sealing and re-asphalting the streets, which are mainly residential. STPL funds can only be utilized in the commercial corridor, and the only streets that qualify for the utilization of these funds is Carson and Norwalk Boulevard. So what we recommend we do is right after Edison finishes the undergrounding of Norwalk Boulevard, the partial undergrounding of Norwalk Boulevard, then we will come back and re-asphalt that entire segment from Carson Street to Centralia, basically all of Norwalk Boulevard. So we would request that you allocate $36,000 of the Measure R funds, and that we allocate the $200,000 of STPL funds for that project. It is estimated that this project could cost around $500,000. So we'll be back in the near future once we have design work complete and reallocate the rest of the funds towards this project with other non-general funds, if appropriate.
I have a question. What other uses can we use it for?
This is the only thing we can use it for. So it's the resurfacing of the Norwalk or Carson Street, or Carson. So we can't use it for any residential corridors at all.
No, but there's nothing else other than the streets, like the slurry sealing and what you're describing.
Correct.
Okay.
But we wouldn't be. Just keep in mind, we would not be doing any asphalt work until Edison completes their work in the right of way with the underground. So we're just trying to commit those funds before they expire, and then do the design work with Measure R funds.
Thank you, Joe. I don't know if there's any other questions. If not, I'd entertain a motion.
Just real quick. Are there any other plans to underground the electrical poles any further down on Norwalk? Or are we covering? I know, because it's just a small segment, isn't it? A few blocks.
It's a very small segment. If you recall, we are using Rule 28 funds that are accumulated by Edison, and we're not using any general funds at all. So it's an Edison product, and there's only enough money in the pot to basically do so many linear feet. So to do any other undergrounding on that boulevard would require other funds, which